Hey, welcome to my playthrough for Vaudeville. I was supposed to start like maybe 30 minutes earlier, but it seems like new OBS does not have the NDI thingy installed. So I had to figure out like, oh, why isn't it working? Oh, hey, Will, how's it back? My God, it's my boy. But yeah, seems like the new OBS does not support NDI, so I had to go and download a new plugin for OBS. I had to uninstall the old one and install the new one, and I had to install NDI 6. I only had NDI 4 and 5 installed, so I just had to do that. What's cool is it remembered all my old settings, so I just put it in, and then it worked after installing everything. Anywho, Vaudeville here. For some reason, it doesn't let me pick what microphone I could use, and also it had an intro video, which it seems like I can't replay, so I don't know. So I don't know what microphone is gonna let me use. It's nondescript color cyan detective dog, yeah. But anywho, um, story mode. We'll go story mode. I got a achievement, but I don't see the. Can I pick what microphone? No. Notes. Go to police station, ask Chief Gretzky about the murders. Okay. Oh, can I enter my own notes? I think I can. Okay. Let's put improve in next game. 1. Replay feature for the intro, because I cannot show the intro anymore, unfortunately, because there's no option. So Jammer, did you see the message in the stream suggestions? Yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. I'll check it out afterwards. Also share with me your Steam ID so I could add you, so we could add each other, and I could see what games you have, so that maybe we could start playing. Okay, replay the intro. Replay feature for the intro, and also choose microphone. Because I don't know, like, what microphone can I pick? Okay, let's go to the police station. Accused, quit. Hopefully it knows which microphone I'm using. I got another achievement, but okay, visit the police station.
This is the police station, detective. Hard to believe this is where we spend our
Grab! He just
Just look at it. Feels like the walls are closing in.
God damn it, the microphone was turned on the whole time. Like fucking. Okay, choose microphone. Next option. Add push to talk or not in options. Okay, thank you. Why can't I? Okay, that's the first note. What? Why can I go right, but I can't go left? Fucking hell. Great. Now I have a whole bunch of notes here that I can't look at. Wait. Let's go back. Oh, now I could look at my notes like this. Okay. What's the name of my character again? What is my name? Hello, Chief Gretzky. I seem to have amnesia. Who am I again? So what does the note do?
For Pete's sake, Martini, you're a detective and a good one at that. You're here to help me solve a case. We've got 2 investors dead, and I need your expertise to crack it. Now, focus.
Oh, I am Martini. Can you tell me more about myself since I have amnesia? What? A dog named Martini. Uh, hello? Are you there? Please respond. Oh,
Martini, I don't
oh.
have all day to stand around and fill in the gaps of your fine. Let me tell you, you're a skilled investigator.
I'm a skilled
One of the best
investigator.
I've worked with. Been with the force a while now. Has a
Okay.
reputation for being sharp and observant. That's all I can spare right now. The Maria Jansen
Jammer should have
and Pascal cases are still open,
leaned
and
into
we
the
don't have
dog
much to go
detective
on.
angle. See if
Let's
it
get
goes for
back
it.
to work.
Wait a sec. I thought I was a blue dog wearing a detective hat. So my name is Martini. I'm a blue dog.
Detective Martini, welcome to Vaudeville. I'm glad you're here to help us with the murders that have shaken our city. We appreciate your expertise in cracking tough cases like these. I'm Chief Paul Gretzky, and I'll be working closely with you to solve these crimes.
Can I move?
Beside me is Constable Jones, my trusted assistant.
How do I look at Constable
Provide
Jones?
any information you need to get started.
What are the controls in
Let's
this
get down to
game?
business. We have a lot of ground to cover.
Oh, I press right click. I wish. Okay, another note for the game developers. Um. Tutorial. Especially the camera. Okay. See, look, I didn't know that you could press right click to look around. Okay, Jammer should have okay, lol, he ignored everything aside from your introduction. Okay. Hello, Chief Gretzky. Please tell me about yourself.
Save it, Martini. I don't have time for small talk. I'm 69, been on the force for decades, and I've seen it all. I'm tough, to be honest.
69, nice.
Just a few months away from retirement, and these blasted murders happen. I've got a wife, Livia, and a son, John. That's about it. Now, let's focus. We've got bodies piling up, and I need your
I
fresh
moved the
eyes on
camera
this
and
case.
the audio went off. Please tell me everything you know about these murders.
Fine.
Doesn't have time
Three
to talk,
people dead in
processes
2
to give you
days.
his biography.
Nicola Grossman, a finance guy, was found outside Pascal's grocery shop. Maria Jansen, a young socialite, was found outside her apartment covered in blood. And just this morning, we found Haley Greenwood, a 19-year-old dancer, dead as well. All of them killed in brutal attacks. The coroner's report is ready, but I haven't had a chance to review it yet. Coroner Extaberia is waiting for you at the morgue to walk you through the details. I've been thinking there might be more than one killer involved, but I don't have any proof yet.
Okay, 3 people dead in 2 days. Okay, I guess let's add that to the notes. General notes. 3 people dead in 2 days. That's days. Okay, who's the first one? Nicola Grossman. Works in finance. What specifically in finance? Okay. Okay. Found outside Pascal's grocery shop. Okay, next one is Maria Jansen. Young socialite. Found dead outside her apartment. Covered in blood. Haley Greenwood. 19 years old. Dancer. Dead as well. Okay. Killed in brutal attacks. Wait, just a sec. I have to go back to edit my fucking notes. All brutally murdered. Hey, how old? How old were they? How old? How old? Okay. Killer is working fast. Average 1.5 kills per day. Outside. What about the other bodies? Okay. Chief Gretzky, what makes you think all these 3 murders are linked?
There's a pattern, Martini. The brutality of the killings, the Timmingit doesn't
Timming.
surprise me. It feels like there's a connection. These victims all came from different walks of life, but something's tying them together. We need to dig deeper, find out what they had in common or if they crossed paths somehow. I can't shake the feeling that there's more to this story. Let's get to the bottom of it before it gets worse.
Okay. How old is Nicola Grossman?
Nicola Grossman was 57 years old. A finance guy well known in his field. It's a shame to see someone like that end up dead in our streets. Makes you wonder what kind of world we live in.
How old was Maria Jansen?
Maria Jansen was just 23, a young woman with her whole life ahead of her. It's a tragedy, really. Such a waste of potential. We're not just dealing with numbers here. These were real people with dreams, and now they're gone.
Said 23 years old, right? Said 23 years old, right? I forgot to write it down. 23 years old. 23 and 19. Wait, where was Haley Greenwood's body found? Oops. No.
Have you made up your mind, Detective Martini?
What? Shit. Go back. Click the stop icon, press F3 or gamepad RB to interrupt the current speech. Okay. Where was Haley Greenwood found?
Haley Greenwood was found in an alley behind the Cabane Violet. Another poor soul taken too soon. It's disgusting, truly. The city feels more dangerous every day, and I can't shake the anger I feel about it.
Okay. Are they all related to showbiz? Well, one is in finance and one is just a socialite. But maybe they're related because of, you know, like they're all rich people. Okay. Hello, Constable Jones. Tell me about yourself.
Well, I'm just a simple constable, you know.
Just a simple
Just trying to
constable.
help out where I can. I spend most of my time with Chief Gretzky, and I really like cats.
Really likes
They are
cats.
just so comforting. I also like cooking and knitting. Keeps the hands busy, right? It's
Cabin looks like these
good for the
aren't
soul.
opportunity
Just
kills.
trying to do my bit for vaudeville, I guess.
Okay. So you were at the murder scenes. What can you tell me about them?
Oh well, I don't have all the details, you see. I was nearby when they found Maria.
Nearby
It
when they
was,
found
quite
Marie.
unsettling to say the least. I mean, it's like a nightmare you can't wake up from, you know. And Haley, oh gosh, it's all very tragic. I wish I could do more, but I'm still learning the ropes. It's like they say, every cloud has a silver lining, but sometimes it's hard to see it.
What do you think of Chief Gretzky? Oh, what? I guess I wasn't facing him. What do you think of Chief Gretzky? Constable Jones, what do you think about Chief Gretzky? I guess let me type. What do you think of Chief? How do you spell his name? Gretzky. Well, why isn't he? Okay, Jammer, I'm going to go out to wash my bike. Okay. Why isn't he saying anything? Did I glitch it? Constable Jones, what do you think of Chief Gretzky?
Chief Gretzky, oh, he's the best.
He's the best.
Always looking out for me. A bit grumpy, but you know, it's just his way. He's got a heart of gold, really. I mean, I've seen him, buying cookies for the officers on Fridays. That's the kind of thing he does.
Wait, what dates? What dates did he say the murders were found? Can you tell me what days the murders occurred?
The murders happened on April 14th and 15th, 1915. 2 days, 3 victims. It's a nightmare. Each day feels heavier than the last. We can't let this continue.
15, 14, and 15 April 1915. Can you tell me which bodies were found on the 14th of April and which bodies were found on the 15th?
On the 14th of April, we found Nicola Grossman outside Pascal's grocery shop. Then, on the 15th, we discovered both Maria
15.
Jansen and Haley Greenwood. It's all happening too fast, and it's hard to keep track of it all. We need to act quickly before more lives are lost.
I wish the notes worked a little bit better. Found 15 April 1915. And this one was found 14th, found 14th April 1915. Oh, are you still there, Will? Oh, I forgot to put in the chat. Oh. Maybe I need to put the dog up here? I don't know. You know what? Let's put the chat up there. Are you are you still there? Because I put the chat up. Or maybe I'll put it away. Okay. I keep wanting to click on quit. Where can I find the coroner with the murder notes? With the
The autopsy report from Coroner Ixtaberia is ready. You can find her at the morgue. I'll let her know you're coming and that you're authorized to see the details of the autopsies. It's just down the way and I can mark it on your map if you'd like. Just get there and see what you can dig up.
Okay, what did he say? Coroner Ixtaberia at the morgue. Can you give me directions to Pascal's grocery shop?
Pascal's Groceries is downtown right off Old Warehouse Street. Can't miss it if you head that way. Now let's focus on what's important.
Can you give me directions to Maria Jansen's apartment?
I'm not...
What? Why aren't you giving me directions? I need to question the witnesses at Maria Jansen's apartment.
I understand your frustration, but I don't have all that information at my fingertips.
What?
Witnesses can be tricky. They may not even be reliable. Focus instead on finding out who these people were and how they may have known each other. That's more crucial right now.
Does Maria Jansen have any parents or husband I can question? Did I break it? Okay, fine. Let's ask him about... Can you tell me how to get to Cabane Violet?
I can't provide specifics about getting to places. Just know that all these locations are within Vaudeville and we should be focusing on solving this case rather than getting sidetracked by directions. I've heard of that place, but it's not important right now. We need to concentrate on our investigation and uncovering what's behind these murders. Let's keep our
What the
eyes
heck?
on what
I
we-
asked for directions to this one place. You gave me directions to the first murder. Why can't you give me the direction to these two other murders? I need to go there, look at the murder site, and question any witnesses. Why are you being so coy with directions all of a sudden? He's not answering anymore. Oh, you're tight-lipped all of a sudden. Oh, God damn it! I broke his AI. Grocery Pascal. What? Fucking hell. Let's go ask him again. Fucking hell. Can you give me directions to Maria Jansen's apartment?
Martini, she's dead. You won't be getting directions to see her. What you will get is a coroner's report from Dr. Exteberia with details about how she died.
Sorry, I was cut off. I need directions to Maria Jansen's apartment.
Her apartment's in central Vaudeville. Look, just ask any of the locals. They'll point you in the right
Central
direction.
Vaudeville.
It's not like we're giving out exact addresses here.
Can you tell me how to get to Central Vaudeville? Did I break his AI again? He's not answering. Fucking hell. God damn it. This is... If you can't talk to the characters, check that the default system microphone is selected and active. Yeah. Whoa. Do I have to go to these settings? Ah, shit. Do I have to go to the settings and like pick my microphone as the default? There, I put it to my. It was set, I think the default was set onto my webcam microphone. Now I set it to my actual thing over here that I'm using. Hi, Chief Gretzky. Can you tell me the directions to Central Vaudeville?
For Pete's sake, Martini, Central Vaudeville is. It's center of town. You can't miss it. Just walk out of this station and you're already there.
God
Now,
damn it.
are you going to waste more of my time or get to work?
Okay, fine. They won't give me directions to her fucking apartment. Can you give me directions to the Cabane Violet?
Cabane Violet.
Yes.
Listen, detective, that's one of those places. Nightclubs, bars.
Give me the fucking directions!
That nonsense. If you want to know where it is, ask Constable Jones.
Oh, I have to ask
He's been there.
Constable
You
Jones.
know what goes on in those sorts of establishments.
Fucking hell. Thank you, asshole. God damn it. Like, if you don't know where it is, just tell me. Or like, here's a book. Here, look up the directions. Hi, Constable Jones. Chief Gretzky. I'm not done.
Actually,
Chief Greg. Hi, Constable Jones. Chief Gretzky told me to ask you for directions to Cabane Violet. May I have directions, please?
Oh, Cabane Violet.
Oh,
Yeah,
Cabane Violet.
a restaurant in the Lights District.
Lights District.
Very fancy. I've heard the food is, well, really good. To get there, you'll need to head down Lumiere Street. It's number 77. You can't miss it. Just look for the big sign with the violet lanterns. And, if you get lost, just ask anyone around there. They'll point you in the right direction. Would you like me to draw you a map or something? All right. Directions. Okay, so from here you'll want to exit the police station and turn left onto Station Street.
Is he gonna tell me how to get there? Like,
3 blocks.
it's not unlocked
Yeah,
in
3
the...
blocks. Then turn right onto Brightside Avenue. That'll take you into the Lights District. Keep walking straight until you hit Lumiere Street. It's a big intersection, so you can't...
It didn't unlock!
Turn left onto Lumiere's and then, just count the numbers until you get to 77. That's where you'll find the Cabane Violet. And if you get hungry along the way, there's a great bakery...
Yeah, thanks for all the directions, but unfortunately it's not unlocking for me. God fucking damn it. Was that? Can you give me directions to Lumiere Street?
El Lumiere Street. Okay, so, from the police station, you'll want to head down Station Street. It's the same one we're on now. Just keep going for about 2 blocks, and then you'll see a big sign that says Lumiere's.
He's not giving me. He's not unlocking Cabane Violet in the
Right sign with fancy
fucking.
letters. Just follow that sign and it'll lead you to the beginning of Lumiere Street.
It's not unlocked in the fucking menu. Look, it's just Pascal's Grocery and Police Station. Fucking hell. Let me ask him again. Can you tell me how to get to Cabane Violet?
Well, Cabane Violet is, where Marina H works. She's, amazing.
Thank you! It unfucking locked.
This spark, you know. So, if you want to find it, just, go down
God damn it.
Lumiere Street and look for the big violet lanterns. It's all about following the signs, like they say. and if you need anything else, I'm here to help.
Thank you. I unlocked the location. You have been very helpful. Thank you.
Oh, well, I'm, really glad to hear that. Just
Fucking
doing
hell.
my best to lend a hand. I always believe in, helping out wherever I can. If there's ever something more you need, don't hesitate to ask. I'm like a little helper bee buzzing around, trying to make things easier. Just remember, every cloud has a silver lining, right?
I need to go. What's the other location I need to go to? I need to go to Maria Jansen's house. Can you tell me directions to Maria Jansen's apartment? Let's see if he'll give me.
Maria Jansen's apartment.
Yes, give me.
I don't actually have the exact address, but I think it's in the central part of Vaudeville. You might want to, check with someone who knows the area better. I mean, it's a busy place, so I'm sure you'd find it if you just, asked a local. They say if there's a will, there's a way.
I guess I have to
And
ask
if you
him how
must,
to get
I
to
can
Central
help you with
Vaudeville.
Directions to other places.
I need to. At Central Vaudeville. Can you give me directions to Central Vaudeville?
Oh, I'm sure. Central Vaudeville is, right down Station Street.
Station
Just keep
Street.
walking straight, and you'll find yourself in the heart of the city. It's a bustling spot with cafes and shops everywhere. Just remember, it's like they always say, all roads lead to Rome, or in this case, to Central Vaudeville. If you need anything else while you're there, I'm here to assist.
How do I get to Station Street?
Station Street. Well, you're actually on it now.
Oh,
So if you just, step outside the police station and head, in the direction you're facing.
how do I exit the police station? Fucking hell. Sorry, I'm playing this video game right now. It's called Vaudeville. Unfortunately, I do not know how to exit the police station. Can you tell me how?
I am not really sure about video games, but, if you want to exit the police station,
How do you
you
exit?
can, just go through the front door. It's right there.
How do I exit the front door? How do I exit from the front door? This game does not give me a tutorial. Do I need to turn the camera around and click on it?
I think if you want to, get out the front door, you might need to, move your character to face the actual doorway.
Where
And
the
then
fucking...
maybe, like, press a button or something.
Where?
Those game things, but, when in doubt, sometimes you gotta take a leap of faith.
What the fuck? How do I exit the police station? Yo, my man. How do I... I'm at the police station, but how do I go outside? How do I get to Central Vaudeville? Fucking hell. I guess I just have to go to the fucking morgue. Let's go to the fucking morgue. I see dead people. Okay. Wait. Let me go back. Can you tell me how to get to Sesame Street? Can you tell me how to get to Sesame Street?
Sesame Street. Never heard of it. Sounds like some newfangled thing from who knows where. We don't have that here in Vaudeville, so you're wasting your time looking. Focus on the case at hand, not some fanciful street that doesn't exist here.
We ask him. Can you tell me how to get to Sesame Street? How to get to Sesame Street? I put on the reverb as well.
Oh, I think I already said. Sesame Street isn't a real
Isn't a real place.
I've lived here my whole life, and I've never even heard of it. We've got other lovely places to visit, though. If you'd like, I could tell you about the nice cafe on Brightside Avenue. Or maybe the park on Rue de la Paix.
Okay,
They're both
cool.
very nice spots.
Can you give me directions to the nice cafe on Brightside Avenue? I bet he won't give it. Can you give me directions to the nice cafe on Brightside Avenue? You have to actually face him so that
I am afraid I made a mistake again.
he doesn't
I
know.
don't actually know if there's a nice cafe on Brightside Avenue.
You just said.
I'm trying to be helpful. But if you'd like, I can give you directions to Pascal's Groceries instead. It's a great little shop, and they have the best pastries in town. Just head down Station Street and take a left at the corner with the big clock tower. You can't miss it.
He said, "Oh, I know this nice place." Oh, you don't? So you were just lying to me? Why would you do that?
And no. I wasn't lying exactly. I was just trying to be optimistic. I wanted to help, and I didn't want to say no. But that was wrong of me. As a constable, I should always tell you. Sorry
Sure.
if I confused you. It's like they say, honesty is the best policy.
How about Rue de la Paix? Do you know how to get there? You told me it's a nice place to visit, but do you actually know where it is?
Rue de la Paix.
Rue de la
I
Paix.
think
Okay.
it's somewhere in Vaudeville.
You fucking
that's
liar
right.
again.
But if you want to know the exact way to get there, sorry, no. It's not like I've ever been there or anything. But it sounds like a nice place, doesn't it? Maybe we can, look at a map or ask someone else for directions.
Yeah, I'm gonna ask them if they actually knew any of the murder victims. Did you personally know any of the murder victims before they passed away?
I didn't actually know them personally, no. But of course, it's always sad when something like that happens.
Okay.
Maria Jansen was a socialite.
Yes, I
Haley
know.
was a dancer at the Circus Saxobar. They were
Circus
both,
Saxa Bar?
very popular from what I
Haley
heard.
Greenwood.
But you see, as a constable, it's my duty to stay impartial and just focus on helping solve the case.
You said Haley Greenwood worked at the Circus Saxa Bar. Can you give me the directions to the Circus Saxa Bar? I think I can't. Oh no, I need Maria Johnson's location, not that one. Wait, you said she was a dancer, right? Were we human? Or are we dancers? And I'm on my way. And I'm on my way. Chief Gretzky, are there any witnesses to the murders?
Witnesses. Well, there are a few people who claim to have seen something, but you know how that goes. They're all shaken up and their stories don't quite add up. We've got a few leads, but nothing concrete yet. You'll need to dig deeper, talk to them yourself, and see if you can get anything useful out of them.
Can you tell me the names of these witnesses? He's being coy. He's not answering. Hello? Chief Gretzky.
Names. Let me...
Sorry, you were saying something. Can you please continue what you were saying?
Kale, the street performer. Just remember, he's a bit of a character, so take what he says with a grain of salt. Don't go jumping to conclusions based on his wild stories.
Kale, the street performer. Kale, the street performer. Who did Kale the street performer? Wait, sorry. Let me say that again.
What did...
Yes, what did Kale?
Take your time, detective. I'm not getting any younger. Spit it out when you're ready.
Whose murder did Kale the street performer witness?
Oh. No. The street performer Kale was not a victim. He's a witness. He's the one who might have seen something. Now, stop wasting time and focus on the actual victim.
Sorry, my microphone cut off.
Jansen and Haley Greenwood. We need to catch their killer, not confuse the whole case.
Sorry, my microphone cut off. What did Kale the street performer witness? My microphone.
That's it. I've had enough of these interruptions. As I was saying, Kale the street
What the
performer
heck?
claims to have
What
seen
the
a
heck is going
suspicious person
on?
lurking around Maria Jansen's apartment building. That's all he's willing to say.
Maria
Now,
Jansen.
if you don't mind, let's try to have a coherent conversation.
What the heck? Hello? What the heck? Why did my microphone cut off? Like, very weird. Maybe I should put it back to the default. The microphone array. Okay. So Kale the street performer witnessed Maria Johnson's murder. Kale the street performer witnessed the murder. Were there any witnesses to Haley Greenwood's murder?
Finally, a question worth asking. No direct witnesses to Haley Greenwood's murder. But we did find a cab driver who dropped off a passenger near the Cabane Violet, the club where she worked around the time of the murder. He didn't see anything out of the ordinary, but it's possible he might remember something if you talk to him.
Was that? Cab driver dropped. Off. Passenger. What is the name of the cab driver?
The cabbie's name is... Let me check. Ah, yes, it's Jacques Lafleur. He's a local, been driving a taxi in Vaudeville for years. Should be easy to track him down if you want to have a chat.
Lafleur. Can you give me directions to Jacques Lafleur?
Directions? Ha, you think I'm a tour guide.
Can you give me directions to Jacques Lafleur?
Don't quote me, but I think he's got a regular route drives for Vaudeville cabs. If you can't find him at the main stand...
God damn it, why even the microphone for this is
they
messing
might
up.
know his schedule or be able to page him for you.
Works at Vaudeville cabs. Can you give me directions to Vaudeville cabs?
Good grief.
Good
Fine.
grief.
It's downtown near the market.
Downtown
You'll
near the
see a
market.
big sign says Vaudeville cabs in big letters. If you're having trouble finding it, just ask someone. It's not exactly a secret location, detective.
Man, this game is so fucking glitchy. There's like the shit, like the menus don't work. I mean, that's what happens when, you know. Hail the street performer. Were there any witnesses to Nicola Grossman's murder?
None that we've found so far. Grossman was discovered outside Pascal's grocery shop early in
I would assume the
It
patrons.
was quiet, not much foot traffic at that hour. Just our luck, huh? We need to dig deeper into his connections. Someone out there knows something.
Did you know any of the murder victims personally?
I didn't know any of them personally, but their deaths, they leave a mark on this town. 3 lives cut short, for what? It's sickening. We owe it to them to find out who's responsible.
Do you know where I can find Kale, the street performer?
I'm done with this nonsense. Kale should be at his usual spot near the park. If he's not there, he might be at one of those loathsome shows around here. Just look for him where they gather. But remember, he's a witness, not a victim, so don't get distracted by all that fluff. Focus on what matters.
Can you tell me how to get to Kale's usual spot at the park?
It's the main entrance to the park, can't miss it. Once you're in, just follow the path towards the fountain.
I bet you all of this shit they're talking about you don't actually see in the fucking game. Like how they said just go out the fucking door of the police station and you'll be at Central Vaudeville. Fucking hell. Can you give me directions to the park?
I suppose you could head down Main Street, then take a left at the old clock tower. The park's not far from there. Just look for the trees and the sound of kids yelling.
Fucking, the game's not unlocking the location. I feel like the game wants me to go to the morgue and then get their addresses. Fucking hell. Morgue. Yeah, I haven't. Good evening, coroner. How are you?
Detective Martini, I was waiting for you.
Oh, were you?
Chief Gretzky called ahead to announce your arrival. How can I help you tonight?
Okay, let me open up the notes. Oh, wait. I have to open up the notes and I have to go like this. Go police station, ask Chief Garcia about the murders. Okay. Can I add anything? Okay. Please give me the autopsy reports.
I have the reports right here. Let me just pull them out for you. I've performed autopsies on 3 victims so far. Haley Greenwood, Maria Jansen, and Nicola Grossman. Would you like me to walk you through each of their cases?
Go into the detail for Haley Greenwood, please. It didn't hear me. Go into detail for Haley Greenwood for me, please. Please tell me about Haley Greenwood. It's not detecting my microphone. There, it's not working. Man, this game is so glitchy. Please tell me about Haley Greenwood's murder.
Haley's case. She was hit several times in the head with a blunt object, probably a stiletto shoe.
Hit in the head with blunt object. Possibly a stiletto shoe. What makes you think it was a stiletto shoe?
The fragments we found on the body, they were consistent with the type of material used in high-heeled shoes, and the shape of the wounds. It suggests a sharp, pointed instrument. Unfortunately, we didn't find the actual weapon, but I'm fairly confident it was a high-heeled shoe.
High-heeled shoe. Okay. Tell me about Nicola Grossman's murder.
Nicola Grossman's case. His body was actually found in the morning outside Pascal's grocery shop.
Anything else? Can you tell me what you found when you examined Nicola Grossman's body?
Yes. Upon examination, I found a single wound, a deep laceration to the back of his neck, consistent with a single, forceful thrust. No other injuries were noted. It was a precise and fatal blow.
Precise and fatal blow, okay. When I perform autopsy, this one was killed by a stab. Killed by a stab to the back of the neck with a butcher's knife. Single wound. So this one is a precise murder. Single wound. So this was killed with, he was killed with one, with one forceful thrust. One forceful So this one was like killed by someone who knew what they were doing. Precise and fatal. Meanwhile, like the other one, it was like a stiletto, and it was like, you know, like several stabs. Wait, what did she say about hitting the head with a blunt object? So this one, it was like very, very meticulous. I can't be sure that the murders don't seem like they're connected, because one was like very precise, and this one was like it's not precise. Hit in the head with blunt object, possibly it's a stiletto shoe. Okay, let's ask about Maria Johnson. Tell me what you found when you examined Maria Johnson's body.
Maria Jansen's case was particularly distressing. She had multiple bite marks all over her body, especially on her arms. One forearm showed a fracture, likely caused by the strength of those bites. The time of death was estimated to be between 10 and 11 p.m. on April 14th, based on rigor mortis and other physiological changes. Her body was discovered early the next morning, halfway between her apartment and the neighboring club, Coral. It's a tragic situation that highlights the brutality of her demise.
Okay, what is that? Estimated deaths 10 and 11 p.m. What was it? Multiple bite marks, especially on the arms. One farm showed a fracture. One fracture on forearm. Halfway between her apartment and the neighboring club. Okay. Do you know the name of the club?
The name of the club is the Coral. It's located in the Lights District, quite popular among the locals. The circumstances surrounding her murder are deeply unsettling. It's a stark reminder of the fragility of life and how quickly it can be taken away.
Found between her apartment and... What? What the heck? Why? This thing is glitching out. Did she die from the multiple bite marks, or was there an actual murder weapon?
I am afraid I cannot answer your question.
How did Maria Johnson die then? How did Maria Johnson die?
I'm afraid my knowledge is confined to what occurs within this city. Regarding Mara Jansen, her injuries indicate she was brutally attacked, likely by an animal.
Likely by an animal.
It's a horrifying thought, and it compels one to ponder not just how life can be extinguished, but also what could have led to such a violent encounter. Her case, like many others, serves as a poignant reminder of life's unpredictability and fragility.
Can't type anymore. Fucking hell. I guess that's all the notes I could write. Can I... likely killed by an animal. Found dead outside her apartment, Center Vault, near Club Corral, covered in blood. 23 years old. Found 15 April 1915 morning. Estimated dead deaths 10 and 11 p.m. Kale Street for witnessed the murder. Multiple bite marks, especially in the arm. One fracture on forearm. Likely an N. Can you tell me what kind of animal caused these bite marks to Maria Johnson? Jansen, sorry. Hello, game, please. Do I need to like turn RTX off so that it processes it faster or something? She's not answering. Maybe I have to turn RTX off. Let's turn ray tracing off. But I can't. Thank you. There, I turned it off. Oh wow, like there's no more lighting in here. Why can't I click on the notes anymore? Fuck. What the heck? Oh, it's still there, but I can barely see it. Can you tell me what kind of animal caused the bite marks on Maria Jansen?
It's difficult to ascertain definitively which type of animal inflicted those bite marks. However, based on their size and depth, they suggest a powerful creature. It's a harrowing notion that makes one reflect on nature's more savage aspects. Understanding these brutal realities is essential, but it never fails to evoke a sense of sorrow for those who suffer. It's a tragic intersection of humanity and instinct, reminding us of our vulnerability in this world.
Based on the bite marks, can you tell me if the animal was big or small? Carnivore or herbivore?
I can only analyze the evidence presented in the context of vaudeville. The characteristics of the bite marks do imply a significant force, suggesting a larger carnivore. It's unsettling to think about the potential dangers lurking in the shadows of this city. Each case leaves a mark, not just on the victims but on all of us who confront these grim truths. It's a reminder of the delicate balance between life and death, a balance we often take for granted.
When you say large carnivore, do you mean something like the size of a dog or something bigger?
The size of the bites suggests something more substantial than a dog, likely closer to that of a wolf or a similar large predator. It's a chilling thought.
Wolf.
The very idea of such creatures being capable of inflicting such harm forces one to consider the instinctual nature of survival.
God damn
Stark
it.
contrast to the way we perceive safety and comfort in our daily lives.
These murders cannot
An
be
encounter with
fucking
such a beast
linked.
could easily become a matter of life and death, underscoring the fragility of our existence.
Can you tell me again about Haley Greenwood's murder and how many times she was hit in the head with a blunt object?
Haley Greenwood suffered multiple blunt force traumas to her head. Specifically, she was struck several times, with evidence suggesting that a stiletto shoe was used. It's a horrific way to meet one's end, particularly for someone so young and vibrant.
Hmm. Can you tell me the estimated time of murder and what time her body was found?
Her estimated time of death was April 14, 1914, between 2 a.m. and 5 a.m. Her body was discovered later that same day. It's heart-wrenching to think of her final moments, especially for a 19-year-old dancer with so much potential ahead of her. Each case encapsulates a life lost, leaving behind questions and sorrow for those who remain.
5 a.m. Okay, let's look at the notes. They were all possibly killed on the 14th. Oh no. Haley Greenwood is killed on the 15th by with multiple hits on the head. The second one was like by a probably a tiger or something, or a wolf. 10 and 11 p.m. Sorry, 14th April 1915. He was found morning. Okay, Nicola Grossman. Can you tell me the estimated time of Nicola Grossman's death?
Nicola Grossman's time of death was determined to be on April 14th, between 9 p.m. and midnight. His demise came swiftly, marked by that single lethal wound. It's a stark reminder of how unexpectedly lives can change, and it leaves one contemplating not only mortality but also what might have been had circumstances been different. Every loss resonates deeply, echoing through the lives of everyone connected to them.
These murders can't be linked because they're too close within each other. See, like 9 p.m. to midnight, Nicola Grossman. And it was like, okay, like 9 p.m. to midnight. And then this one is 10 to 11 p.m., 14 April. Also, like, and then this one, 2 a.m. and 5 a.m. I mean, it's possible, but it's too close together to one's a street performer. Butcher's knife. Hey, let me ask her. Where's my notes? What makes you think Nicola Grossman was killed by a butcher's knife?
It was actually Nicola, not Nicolette.
I didn't say Nicolette.
Nicola Grossman's post-mortem examination revealed a stab wound to the back of his neck, and a butcher's knife was later found with fingerprints that didn't match Pascal, whose grocery shop was nearby. These findings led me to conclude that a butcher's knife was likely used in his murder.
Knife found at the scene. Found with pink fingerprints. Ah, okay. So the butcher's knife was found. Um, obviously we don't have the tiger. The stiletto shoe was not found, I think. So all the no, not all the same murder weapon. I guess you weren't here. Wait, let me turn on the chat again. Like friggin' what's his name thinks they're all connected, but they can't be. Nicola Grossman, like the murders are too close together. See, Nicola Grossman, estimated time of death is 9 p.m. to midnight on 14th of April. Killed to the stab of the back of the neck with a butcher's knife. Very precise kind of murder. Knife found at the scene, so they left the murder weapon. Single wound, forceful thrust, precise, fatal. So this is like a premeditated thing. Like there's no struggle. It was just like one swipe move, killed, dead. Maria Jansen, she covered in blood, 23 years. Okay, it was like 10 to 11 p.m. on the 14th of April. It was killed by multiple bite marks by a large carnivore, probably a wolf or a large predator or something. So not like, again, it was killed by an animal and not by like a knife wound to the head. Not precise at all. Okay, Haley Greenwood was found like the next morning, see, estimated time 2 a.m. to 5 a.m. Cab driver doffed off okay. Hit multiple times in the head with a blunt object, possibly a stiletto shoe. So this one is like hit multiple times. It was not like a precise killing like the first one. And it wasn't by an animal. So it doesn't have the same kind of, it's not the same like, it doesn't feel the same, It's just that they're all gruesome and they were all done within 24 hours. So I don't think it's the same murderer. What else can we ask her? Do you have the fingerprints on the butcher's knife?
The fingerprints found on the butcher's knife don't correspond to anyone we've investigated yet. This lack of identification amplifies the mystery surrounding his death. It's troubling to consider the implications of unresolved cases like this, particularly for the loved ones who remain in anguish. Every detail we uncover is a step toward providing some semblance of closure, yet the shadows of these tragedies linger, leaving us to ponder the stories that remain untold.
Okay, I think I'll go to Pascal's grocery shop first. Morgue. Cabana ne Violet. Wait. I need to go to... Club Corral. Can you give me directions to Club Corral?
Fine. Club Corral. From the station, just walk north on Station Street.
And let me
past the
guess.
library and keep going until
It's
you
not
hit
gonna
the bridge.
unlock in the thing.
Take a right at the bridge and Corral's on your left. But what's your business there? That's not exactly a respectable establishment.
Maria Johnson was found between her apartment and the Club Corral.
Not Johnson Jansen.
Yes! Fuck you!
Jansen. And yes, she was found on the street between her place and that den. Poor girl. Doesn't look like she had a chance.
It didn't unlock on my fucking map. Hello, Constable Jones. Can you give me directions to Club Corral?
See Club Corral.
See Club
Ah,
Corral.
It's, near the waterfront. If you head down Harbor Street, you should be able to find it. Just look for the big sign with the horseshoe logo. You can't miss it. But
Do they mean
if you
Club
mind me
Corral or
asking, what
Corral
business do you
Club?
have at the Club Corral? It's not exactly the safest place in town, if you know what I
They
mean.
won't. Maybe I need to ask the fucking morgue person about it. Do you know the directions to the Corral Club? Corral Club.
I'm not familiar with directions outside of my work at the morgue. However, I can tell you that every case we handle here paints a picture of loss and complexity. It's fascinating how each victim's story intertwines with those around them, creating
God
intricate
fucking
web of
damn it.
connections. Understanding these relationships can often lead to breakthroughs in investigations. It's crucial to remember that every life has meaning, even in its tragic end.
Do you know how to get to Vaudeville cabs?
I'm not well acquainted with locations beyond.
I guess
the
don't
immediate
ask
environment.
her. Fucking hell. Did you know any of the murder victims personally?
I didn't know any of them personally, but each victim carries a story.
Blah
that
blah blah
resonates
blah blah
deeply.
blah.
Haley Greenwood with her dreams and aspirations, and Maria Jansen, whose
How do you know she had dreams and aspirations just from her dead body?
connection to them as I examine their cases. They were part of this community, and their losses echo in ways that extend far beyond their last moments. Each life lost serves as a poignant reminder of what we hold dear and what can be taken away in an instant.
Chief Gretzky thinks these murders are linked. Do you think they were linked? What's your opinion? I don't think they're linked. And she's not answering. Let's give it a little bit. Hopefully the game. Fucking hell. Chief Gretzky thinks these murders are linked. Do you think they are linked? What's your opinion? Chief Gretzky's intuition is... Do you think these murders are linked?
As a coroner, my role is to remain objective, but if I had to offer an opinion, I'd say that while the modus operandi appears different in each case, there's an unsettling feeling that they might be tied together in some way. It's a nagging sense that there's more to these crimes than meets the eye. Yes, despite the varying circumstances, my analysis suggests that the murders are indeed connected. The details are still unclear, but the correlation between them is too striking to be mere coincidence.
What makes you think they're linked? I don't know. What?
It's not a single factor, but rather a culmination of subtle patterns and inconsistencies that don't quite add up to separate unrelated crimes. Maria Jansen's brutal attack, Nicola Grossman's precision stabbing, and Haley Greenwood's violent beating. Each case has its own distinct characteristics, yet they all share an undercurrent of calculated brutality.
Calculated brutality. One of them seems like a murder that was like precise. Your one seems like it might have been an accident, like a tiger or animal got loose, and the other one seems like a heat of the moment kind of thing. I don't think. Okay, Pascal's Grocery. Who was at Pascal's Grocery? Nicola Grossman. Mrs. Potter. Who's Mrs. Potter? Who's this? Pascal. Oh, it's Pascal. Oh, did you watch the video game donkey review of this? Of the video of this, he's like asking, "Oh, do you know anything about Super Mario Brothers?" I'm like, "Yeah, Super Mario." What's the deal with GTA 6? Oh, GTA 6. Where was the guy found? Found outside Pascal's grocery shop. Good evening, Mr. Pascal. There was a murder here of Nicola Grossman. Can you tell me what happened?
Nicola Grossman, yes. Poor fellow. I'm still in shock. I found the body myself early in the morning right outside my shop. I was unloading some crates. Didn't expect to see that, of course. He was just lying there.
Is Nicola Grossman a regular customer in this store? It did not. Did it pick up my microphone? It picked up my mic. I asked like for any witnesses. There are no witnesses. Friggin' Nicola Grossman found the fucking body. I should go and ask like who found their bodies. You know what? Let's fucking go back and ask him like who found whose body. Okay, so Nicola was found by Pascal. How about Maria Johnson? God damn these notes. Can you tell me who found Maria Johnson's body? Again, for Maria Johnson. No, stop.
No one.
Stop. Can you tell me who found Maria Jansen's body?
It was a nobody, really. Just a pedestrian who happened to be in the wrong place at the wrong time. Makes you
Pedestrian.
wonder how many more are out there unnoticed. It's frustrating. We can't let this slide.
Can you tell me anything about this pedestrian that found Maria Jansen's body?
We didn't get any details on the passerby. They didn't stick around to give a full account. It's just another example of how people turn a blind eye. We need to focus on the ones who matter, victims, and finding justice for them. The rest is just noise.
The coroner said Maria Jansen was killed by a large carnivore. Have there been any reports of an escaped zoo animal?
That's a ridiculous thought. No escaped animals from a zoo in Vaudeville. We don't have that kind of circus here. Focus on what we know. She was brutally attacked. Let's not get sidetracked by wild theories. We've got 3 murders on our hands, and figuring out how they were killed is our priority. Now, let's keep our eyes on what matters.
Have there been any other reported cases of people being attacked by animals?
I'm not aware of any animal attacks in this town, and frankly, that's not the issue at hand. We're dealing
Stupid
with
asshole.
brutal human violence, not some fanciful...
A fucking fanciful...
To the facts and get back to the victims. It's people we need to worry about, not some imaginary creatures.
Is there a zoo or circus that I can visit? Because a carnivore attacked Maria Jansen. Circus Saxobar. I saw Video Game Donkey's video about this. The Circus Saxobar. Like, it will always say Saxo Bar. And they always, like, you know, like, put it wrong. Can you give... So I'm going to just type it out. Give me directions to the Circus Saxobar. Hello? He's not giving me a response. Burp. Can you give me directions to the circus saxa bar?
Monsieur Saxabar and his Circus Saxabar. They're
Thank
in the
you.
northern part of town on Circus Square 66.
Thank you. Thank
Here,
you.
Let me mark it on the map for you.
Possibly by circus animal? Question mark. What other location? So this is past. This is Nicola. So I got the location for Nicola Grossman, Maria Jansen, Club Corral. Can you mark? At Circus Saxa Bar. Cobain Violet. Okay. Vaudeville cabs. Okay. Can you mark on my map to Vaud? You mark my map the location Vaudeville cabs. I have to fucking type it out.
Asterisk sighs heavily, takes the map, and scribbles a quick note on it with a pen, muttering to himself about doing the detective's job for them. All right there. Vaudeville cabs. Downtown near the market. Now get out there and start investigating instead of wasting my time with maps.
You didn't mark it on my fucking map! You stupid asshole! Can you mark on my map the Corral Club?
Asterisk frowns, rubbing temples with his fingers, clearly in order.
Asterisk frown.
Look, Detective Coral's a private club. It doesn't exactly advertise its location. But if you must know, it's in the southwest part of town. That's all you're getting from me. Don't go making any assumptions or getting any ideas of...
God damn it, they don't fucking mark it even though you ask it to be marked. Fucking... Oh wait, I was supposed to ask murder witness. So Maria Jansen, no one. Haley Greenwood. Can you tell me who found Haley Greenwood's body?
Haley Greenwood was discovered by a passerby.
Passerby.
Just an unfortunate soul who happened to be in the wrong...
Fucking hell. Ah. Wait. Let's ask him. Do you know anything about... What's his name again? Pascal. What's his full name? Found by Pascal. Can you tell me anything about Pascal of Pascal's Grocery?
Pascal Adele. He's
Pascal
a decent man,
Adele.
runs a clean shop. Been in this town all his life, just like his father before him. Never been any trouble with him or his business. That's why this whole thing is so unsettling. The body showed up outside his store and now he's shaken. We've been trying to get him to talk more, but he seems genuinely distraught.
Okay. Decent man runs a clean shop. So, not Not corrupt. Decent. um, in town all life like his father. So never been in never been in trouble. Okay. Wait, I'm gonna go to the toilet real quick. Oh, Will, are you still there? Because I kind of want to tell a story, but I don't want to tell it while you're not here. So let's go talk to Pascal first. Did you happen to know Nicola Grossman? Was he a regular customer here?
I knew him, yes. He'd come in sometimes, buy some fancy cheeses and wines. Always in a hurry, never really talk much. But I'd chat with him a bit, small talk. He was an investor, I think. Knew some of the other big shots in town, like Count Graveson. Count Graveson. Let's ask him if he knows anyone else. What can you tell me about Count Graveson? Count. Yes, a nobleman collector. Comes in here occasionally, buys some. Exotic spices. Nice fellow, always polite. But between you and me, detective. Mrs. Potter is one of my best customers and friends. She's standing right there, isn't she? Whispering now. I think she might be involved with him romantically. Keep that quiet for me, please. Don't want to spread rumors.
Okay. New Nicola. What's his name again? Nicola Grossman. Buys exotic spices. Okay, let's put in what? Mrs. Potter? Mrs. Potter. with... What's the name of the other guy? With Count Graveson. Okay. Open up the notes. Let's see if he knows Maria Johnson. Do you happen to know Maria Johnson? Sorry, not Maria Johnson.
Maria,
Sorry, Maria Jansen. Do you happen to know Maria Jansen?
Maria Jansen. Sounds familiar. Probably one of my customers, but to be honest, I don't really know much about her. So many people come and go in this shop, it's hard to keep track.
Okay. Who's the other one? Do you happen to know Haley Greenwood?
Haley Greenwood. Actually, yes.
Oh.
She was a dancer, if I recall. Used to buy some of my fresh veggies for her. Juices or something. Never thought she'd be the type to. You're not telling me she's involved in this, are you?
Tell me, what's your relationship with Haley Greenwood?
Relationship? Oh no, nothing like that, detective. Just a customer, like I said. She'd come in, chat a bit about her favorite foods. We'd talk about the latest performances at the theater. She was a lovely girl, always full of energy. That's all, really.
Okay, wait. Knows Haley Green. Do you happen to know if Haley Greenwood had any enemies? Do you happen to know if Haley Greenwood had any enemies? What the? God fucking damn it. Can you stop putting me in front of her? Do you happen to know if Haley Greenwood had any enemies?
Enemies? Well, she was a dancer, and there's always some competition in that world. But enemies? I don't know really. She seemed like a sweet thing.
Okay.
Although, there was some gossip about her and Michelle Fisher, another performer.
Michelle Fisher.
They didn't exactly get along, if you know what I mean.
Didn't get along with didn't get along with Michelle Fisher. Another one. Suspect in who? Who are we talking about? Haley Greenwood's murder. Didn't get along with Haley. What can you tell me about Michelle Fisher?
Michelle Fisher. She's a piece of work, that one.
Oh, is she?
Always dressed to impress and a sharp tongue to match. Entrepreneur socialite. She's got her fingers in many pies, if you know what I mean. And like I said, there was some
Bitch.
conflict between her and Haley Greenwood. But that's just rumor, of course.
You're like has her fingers in many pies, so busy body. Yeah. Okay. What can you tell me about Mrs. Potter?
Mrs.
Wait, no. Because my notes isn't on her, and I can't go backwards. Fucking god damn it, Mrs. Potter, she's right behind you. What can you tell me about Mrs. Potter?
Mrs. Potter. She's one of my favorite customers and a dear friend. Lovely woman, always elegant and poised. Between you and me, detective, I think she might be involved with someone special. I've seen her talking to Count Graveson on several occasions, and they seem quite close. If you ask me, I think they might be more than just friends.
What? Okay. Did you witness... Sorry. Did you see Nicola Grossman? Sorry. Did you happen to know Nicola Grossman? Sorry, I unmute. It was unmuted and I muted. Did you happen to know Nicola Grossman?
Yes, I knew him. We crossed paths at one of Count Graveson's gatherings, but we weren't exactly close. And if I recall correctly, I met Maria Jansen at a charity event and Haley Greenwood at the theater.
What?
But I didn't really know any of them well.
I didn't even ask about those two. I didn't ask about Maria Jansen and Haley Greenwood. Why did you bring them up?
Forgive me, detective. It's
Shit.
all been so overwhelming with the
Fuck, there might be a link to the murders.
My mind seems to be wandering.
Shit!
To answer your original question, Nicola Grossman was an acquaintance, nothing more. We didn't move in the same social circles per se.
Knew Maria Jansen and Haley Greenwood. So we found the link. We found the link to the murder. General note. Mrs. Potter knew all 3 murder victims. What did you? What can you tell me about Nicola Grossman? What did she say again? What can you tell me about Mr. Pascal?
Oh, Pascal. He's quite a charming fellow, always pleasant to chat with while shopping. His store offers the most delightful selection of goods. I do enjoy visiting him, even if things feel rather bleak lately. It's hard to focus on anything when you've lost someone dear.
Okay, let me ask if he sells butcher knives. Do you sell butcher knives?
Butcher knives?
Yes.
Oh, yes. I have a wonderful selection of them. Right over here, actually. I get them from a local supplier, and they're very popular with the chefs in town.
Chefs.
But, I don't think I've sold any recently. At least not that I can remember. Why are you asking about butcher knives, if I may ask?
Are you missing any butcher knives?
Missing? Well, now that you mention it. I did notice one of my best ones was gone the other day. I thought maybe one of my employees had misplaced it, but now that you're asking, I'm not so sure. Do you think it's connected to something?
Butcher knife missing. Okay. Sells butcher knife is missing a butcher knife. Do you happen to know who might have taken one of your missing butcher knives?
Taken? Oh dear, I don't like to think about it. But, well, there was a customer who came in that day, and she was acting a bit strangely. Maria Jansen, I think it was.
Maria
She was lingering around the knife section for a bit too long, and I remember thinking it was odd at the time. Of course, I didn't think much of it then.
Maria Jansen. Stole may have stolen a butcher knife. Do you happen to know if Maria Jansen and Nicola Grossman knew each other?
Nicola Grossman. Another one who's passed away, I'm so sorry to say.
How did you know? Oh,
As for whether they knew each other, well, I think they did, actually. I've seen them arguing at the town hall meeting a few times. They didn't seem to get along, if you know what I mean. But I don't know what it was about.
shit! This murder is actually fucking linked. Maria Jansen and Nicola Grossman knew each other. Did you happen to catch what Maria Jansen and Nicola Grossman were arguing about?
The argument. Let me think for a moment. I remember it was something about a business deal gone sour.
Business deal gone sour.
Nicola was investing in one of Biagio Ferrari's ventures, and Maria was somehow involved too. But I don't recall the details. It was all very heated though.
Okay, so general note. Okay. What's that? Nikola Tesla Grossman knew Maria Jansen. They argued about business deal on South. Shit! So this thing is probably linked. So they all knew Mrs. Potter. Nicola Grossman knew Maria Jansen. But how about, did they know? Haley Greenwood. Do you happen to know Haley Greenwood? I think I already asked this.
Haley Greenwood. Poor girl. I don't think I knew her very well, but I've heard she was quite talented as a dancer. She came into my shop a few times, always bought some fresh vegetables for her salad.
This guy knows everyone.
Seemed like a nice kid.
Do you know if Haley Greenwood knew Nicola Grossman and or Maria Jansen?
Haley and Maria. Now that you mention it, I think I saw them together at the social club a few times. They seemed to be friends, or at least acquaintances. They were both part of that same social circle, you know.
So they all knew each other. Sorry, Jammer, had to entertain family guests. Yeah, sorry, it's fine. So it seems like the murders are linked. Because look, Mrs. Potter knew all three victims. Wait, let me turn on the YouTube chat again. Mrs. Potter knew all three victims. Nicola Grossman knew Maria Jansen, and they argued about a business deal. Haley Greenwood knew Maria Jansen. I asked Pascal if he was missing any butcher knives. He said that Maria Jansen may have stolen one of his butcher knives. So Maria Jansen might be linked to killing Maria Jansen might be linked to killing Nicola Grossman on a business deal gone sour. Did you buy the first game of the Siberia creator? Oh no, I didn't. I'll put it in later, probably in 5 minutes. So all of them were linked. But Maria Jansen was killed by a tiger or a wolf. I think it was a tiger because I watched the video game donkey video. Let me ask if Haley Greenwood knew Nicola Grossman. Do you happen to know if Haley Greenwood knew Nicola Grossman?
Nicola and Haley. I'm not sure about that.
Not sure about that one.
But I did hear that Nicola was a bit of a patron to some of the local performers.
Patron, okay.
And Haley was a dancer, so it's possible they knew each other through that. But I don't have any specific information.
You know,
about them
Jammer,
interacting now.
if the problem with camera controls were prevalent enough, then the creator would have added a tutorial already, right? I was watching Video Game Donkey's video, and he was like, oh, I'm just talking to this lady. And it's like, oh, he turned the camera. Oh, I could move the camera. Even he was like, oh, fuck. Like, I didn't know you could move the camera. Okay, let me talk to her. Oh, yeah. Will, yesterday maybe I shouldn't have streamed. Because yesterday I was saying I had a bad headache, right? After the stream, I was like, oh, my headache's so bad. I was like putting a wet towel on my head. And I was and you know, in the yesterday night, the AC was dripping water. So I had to go to sleep without the AC. And I felt pretty terrible this morning. So I didn't work today. I just spent most of my day watching like YouTube videos and falling asleep to them. But I feel better now, but you know, like still feel a little bit bad. But I could still play, you know. But yeah. So she knows everyone, okay. Who am I asking? Oh yeah. Were you here when they found Nicola Grossman's body?
I'm afraid I wasn't here when that happened. I was at home trying to make sense of everything. The thought of such a thing occurring so close to me is simply dreadful. It's all just too much to bear, really.
You know, Jammer, if the problem with... Okay, so out of however many people bought the game, not many noted camera tutorial enough times to draw the attention to the creator. I don't know. It's still in beta, and you know how these things are. That like, maybe they make the game, they get some money, and then they never touch it again, you know? It's 2 hours. I think I'm going to play this game again tomorrow. Like, I got in pretty far. Tell me about your relationship with Nicola Grossman.
It feels rather distant now, doesn't it? We shared a few conversations at gatherings, but it was nothing of substance. Just small talk, you know. It seems so trivial now, with all this sadness surrounding us.
Okay, I see. Do you know if Nicola Grossman had any enemies? Question mark.
It's a bit difficult to say, really. He was always so engrossed in his business dealings. I can't imagine anyone being particularly hostile towards him. But then again, there are so many secrets in this world. It's all very unsettling, isn't it?
Do you visit Pascal's groceries often? Scows growls?
How quickly the mood can change.
What the heck, Scows growl?
All is well, and the next.
I did not fucking say that.
Uncertainty and sorrow.
What is this?
It makes one wonder what lies beneath the surface of people's lives.
How often do you visit Pascal's groceries? Scouts groceries. What the fuck? I hate this game. It's so experimental, you know. Are you going to answer? Speech recognition, yeah. Ugh. I have to go and reset it. How often do you visit Pascal's groceries? As if she's doing
Goodness,
it with
almost daily.
Pascal.
It's just so convenient, being in the center of vaudeville and all. And, of course, the quality of his produce is simply exquisite. My cook relies on him for the freshest ingredients, and I must say, it makes all the difference in her cooking.
Okay. What can you tell me about Count Graveson? It broke. Go back to the studio. Oh. What can you tell me about Count Graveson?
Count Graveson.
I think
He's a dear
Pascal
friend
said
of Lily.
that they're in a
Very friendly
relationship with each
person, to
other.
be sure. I do adore spending time at his manor, though. He always has the most fascinating stories and the most peculiar treasures, for lack of a better word. It's always an adventure, really.
Did Count Graveson and Nicola Grossley know each other?
Yes, they knew each other, of course. But, to be honest, Detective, my thoughts are elsewhere.
Are they?
You see, Count Graveson has been very kind to me and stood by my side during these hard times. After my husband's passing, he's been a true friend, and I'm so grateful for his companionship.
Oh, wait. It's already right there, the note right above it. Don't tell Mr. Pascal this, but he says he thinks you and Count Graveson are in a relationship.
Pascal can be such a gossip. But between you and me, Detective Martini, it's simply not like that. The truth is, dear, that the thought of romance is still so far from my mind. My heart is still heavy with grief. What Pascal might have noticed is that the Count has been a tremendous support for me through this difficult time. He's been a rock, really. His kindness and understanding have helped me navigate the darkness of my loss.
Can you give me directions to Count Graveson's house? Almost said mansion. I'm not sure if she says he lives in a mansion.
I'd rather not give you explicit directions, Detective. Let's just say that the manor is located on the western outskirts of Vaudeville, in a rather peaceful area. But I must correct you, it's Graveson, not Graveson.
Shut the fuck up,
Nicolaj is a really
Graveson.
good friend, and I'm sure he'd be happy to
No, you
receive
said
you.
Nicolaj, not Nicola. Okay, let's go ask the police station, like, if they know. Do you have any information on Count Graveson?
Count Nicolaj Graveson.
Oh,
Very
Nicolaj.
influential and thinks he's above the law. We've had dealings with him before. He's always been a bit of a slippery one, but we've never pinned anything on him.
Ooh.
He's got connections all over this city and he knows how to use them. Be careful around him, Detective.
Corrupt?
He's not someone to be underestimated.
How powerful criminal? I would like to question Count Graveson. Can you give me locations to his manor? Can you give me directions to Count Graveson's manor?
Graveson's Manor. It's out in the western outskirts of town. I can give you directions, but I'm warning you, Detective, be prepared for a chilly reception. The Count doesn't suffer fools gladly, and he's not going to make it easy for you to question him. Take the main road west past the old windmill and keep...
He's gonna give me directions, but he's not gonna mark it on my map.
...impressed on them. That's his place. But remember, I warned you.
Can you mark his mansion on my map, please? Oh, God damn it. Let me ask him. He's the one who gives me the most, like, he's the most helpful. Do you happen to know the directions to Count Graveson's manor?
Count Graveson's Manor. Oh, yes. Everyone in town knows Count Graveson.
Yeah, but no one's gonna tell me how to
But
get
as for the
there.
exact location of his manor, I'm afraid. I
Fuck
really
you.
I've heard it's somewhere on the western outskirts of Vaudeville, but I've never actually been there myself.
God fucking damn it. I would like to visit Count Graveson. Can you give me directions, please? Ah! Are you doing it with Mr. Pascal? I forgot I was supposed to ask that. Fucking hell! Are you doing it with Mr. Pascal?
Detective Martini, whatever makes you think such a thing. Pascal and I, we're simply friends, nothing more. He's a lovely person, and his shop is a staple in our community. That's all there is to it. Really, you shouldn't listen to gossip.
I would like to talk to Count Graveson. Can you give me directions, please?
Graveson Manor is
Thank
located
you!
west of Vaudeville, on Graveson Street, number 1.
Fucking hell.
Quite a grand estate, really. You can't miss it.
What location haven't I gotten yet? Corral Club. Well, let me ask her about Corral Club. Do you happen to know where the Corral Club is?
I'm sorry, but I don't know that place or its position. Perhaps you could ask someone else. It's such a shame, though.
What's the name of this place? Corral Club. It was Haley Greenwood. No, it was Maria Jansen. Corral.
The Coral Club. Yes, it's in the Lights District.
I would like to visit the Corral Club. Can you give me directions, please?
As a matter of fact, no. But if you'll excuse me, my dog is waiting for me at home. And he's not fond of being left alone too long.
Fuck! Why isn't she answering? Is she going to leave? You give me directions to the Corral Club.
I'm afraid I can't provide any specific directions.
I'm afraid.
It's simply not my forte.
You said you knew!
Why bother with that when there are so many lovely things to enjoy in vaudeville?
You said you knew!
Talk of clubs and directions is rather dreary, don't you think?
God fucking damn it. Maybe the game can't understand your accent. Like, I was watching a bunch of people play this game. They always get Saxabar wrong. So it's always Sax-O-Bar or something like that. So who should we try to... they're all linked, apparently. But we should try to... see, they all knew each other. Oh yeah, I was supposed to ask her, how do you know Haley Greenwood?
Haley Greenwood? Ah, yes. A dancer, wasn't she? We'd occasionally cross paths at social gatherings, but we weren't exactly close acquaintances.
Do you know if Haley Greenwood had any enemies? She's not answering. I'm sorry, Jammer, but Mrs. Potter time with the brain cell has passed. God fucking damn it, she's not answering. Do you know if Haley Greenwood had any enemies?
Oh dear, that's such a troubling thought. Poor
Just circle
Haley,
that.
she was so young and full of life.
RNG, Jammer.
It breaks my heart to think she might have had enemies. But really, darling, I've only ever known her as a bright spirit in our community.
I think she was
It's
a
also very
socialite,
sad,
right?
Isn't it? Perhaps we should focus on happier topics, like the delightful new pastries at Pascal's.
Tell me what you know about Maria Jansen.
Oh, Maria Jansen. Such a lovely socialite.
So Maria Jansen's a
I
socialite, and
remember
then
her charming smile and vivacious personality. It's
and
just
Haley
so
Greenwood is
tragic,
the
isn't it?
dancer.
To think that someone so radiant is gone.
She knew all three of them, and she
One
knew that
appreciates
all
the
three of them are
nature of
dead.
But let's
You have to enunciate.
Have you tried the truffles from the shop? They are simply
I was
divine.
checking to see if my reverb was on. Like maybe that's why they can't understand me. Do you happen to know if Haley Jans... No. Stop. No, don't ask her that. Was that Haley Jans... Was her name Haley Jan... Oh, sorry. Maria Jansen. Sorry. Do you happen to know if Maria Jansen had any enemies?
Enemies?
Yes, enemies.
No. At least none that I knew of. She was always so full of laughter and joy. It's hard to imagine anyone would harbor ill will towards her. But
She's a killer,
really,
dun dun
darling,
dun.
The world can be a complicated
I think she
place.
might be a suspect. Okay. I don't know who she's a suspect for, because I think okay, how were each of them killed? Okay. So he was killed by a butcher knife. I think he was killed by Maria Jansen. And Haley Greenwood was killed by a stiletto shoe. I don't know if anyone... This could be a woman. It could be Maria Jansen, or... Oh, let's ask her if she wears stiletto shoes. Let's go look at her feet. Do you happen to wear stiletto shoes?
Stiletto shoes?
Yes.
Me? Well, yes. Actually, these are my favorite red pumps.
Favorite red
Aren't
pump.
they just fabulous?
Are you missing any stiletto shoes? That's a little bit too obvious. She's not answering. She's not answering! She's guilty! Okay, let's give it a second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Are you missing any stiletto shoes?
I'm afraid that's rather an odd question, isn't it? My shoes are quite in order, thank you.
She could be lying, but
If one were to lose a lovely pair of stilettos, it would certainly be a tragedy. After all, a lady's footwear is essential to her ensemble.
evil. Does the game run
But
on
let's not
Chat
dwell on such
GPT?
trivial
Seems like it.
matters when we have more pressing issues at hand. Have you seen the new collection of hats at the boutique?
Can you give me directions to the boutique?
I can't provide specific directions, but I believe it's in the center of Vaudeville, not too far from Pascal's. Such a delightful place to find the latest fashion. But really, darling, why not focus on enjoying what we have right here? The shopping can wait, don't you think?
Can I like go outside? Let me ask him if he sells any stilettos. Do you sell any stiletto shoes?
Stiletto shoes. Oh, no, no, no. I'm a grocery shop owner, not a shoe seller. You might want to try Madame Dupont's boutique down the street. She has all sorts of fashionable shoes, including stilettos, I'm sure. But between you and me, I did hear that Mrs. Potter was seen buying a pair of stilettos from Madame Dupont just last week.
Ooh, shit. She's a suspect. Okay. For Haley Greenwood. Mrs. Potter might be the suspect. Where's the letter? What did he say? DuPont? For who? For Haley Greenwood. Suspect in Haley Greenwood murder. Where's the letter? Do you know where I can buy stiletto shoes?
What? Like I said, Madame Dupont's boutique is your best bet. She has all the latest fashions from Paris. But if you're looking for something a bit more exotic, you might want to try Cabane Violet in the Lights District.
Yeah, I know where Cabane
Heard
Violet.
they have some rather unusual shoes on offer.
Can you give me directions to Madame Dupont's boutique?
Madame Dupont's. It's on the main street, just a few blocks from here. You can't miss it, really.
Madame Dupont.
Just look for the fancy sign with the golden lettering. It's next to the cafe where Mrs. Potter likes to have her tea.
I would like to visit Madame Dupont's boutique. Can you give me directions?
Madame Dupont's boutique?
Please unlock it on my map.
Popular, isn't it?
Yes!
If memory serves me, it's somewhere in central Vaudeville, those specifics escape.
And you're never gonna give me
I
the
honestly
location,
why rush
are
off to
you?
boutiques? There are so many charming things to savor in our lovely town. Sometimes, a leisurely stroll is much more rewarding, don't you think?
Okay. Why can't you ask the chief or the constable? Because they never do. I only unlock Graveson's Manor by asking Mrs. Potter. I only unlocked Cabernet Violet by asking the constable. I only unlocked Circus. Actually, I did unlock. No, I unlocked Circus Zanzibar by asking Pascal. Fine, let me ask him. Do you know directions to Madame Dupont's boutique?
Madame Dupont. Can't say I know her personally, but if she's connected to all this mess, it wouldn't surprise me. Just another name in this sordid tale. Focus on the victims and the evidence, not getting sidetracked by every lead that
Can you
pops
shut the
up.
fuck up?
We've got enough trouble without adding to it.
I need directions to Madame Dupont's boutique. Why is it putting it up here? That's the thing, like, it messes up when it does shit like this. When I've clearly ended my... I need directions to Madame Dupont's boutique.
Look, detective, this isn't a tour of vaudeville.
Can you shut...
Madame Dupont's boutique is in the northeast part of...
They're going to go into fucking detail on where it is. They're gonna tell you how to fucking get there. Blah, blah, blah. But it doesn't unlock on your fucking map. Hi, Constable Jones. I need directions to Madame Dupont's boutique. I need to know if someone bought stiletto shoes. And he's not answering. Ah! Maybe I need to tell him. The coroner thinks that stiletto shoes were used as a murder weapon. I need directions to Madame Dupont's boutique.
Fine, fine.
Fuck
If it's
you.
that important, I'll give you directions.
Stupid asshole telling me.
Quick. Northeast part of town near the fashion district. You can't miss it. It's that gaudy place with all the fancy dresses in the window. Just be discreet, we don't want to spook her if she's involved. And for goodness sake, be careful, we're not looking for a scene.
So it is one unlock per person? No, some people unlock more places. But I don't... Like I remember I had to ask I asked him, where the fuck is I asked her first where Graveson Manor is. She was being coy with me. She was like, no, I'm not going to give you the location. Then I asked Pascal. He's like, oh, I don't know. I asked him. He's like, oh, yeah, we know that guy. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, you could find him here. Doesn't give. I went back to Madame Pascal and she gave me the fucking location and it unlocked. It's so fucking stupid. God damn it. I know this game is experimental, but god damn it. Holy shit. Okay, I'm gonna play tomorrow. I'm gonna go... Wait, let me see if... Did the game save? I'm gonna be so mad if... Fucking hell. It actually quit out of the game rather than going to the menu. What is that game you told me about again, Will? Well... Wait, let me load it up. Let me load up Vaudeville again. I just want to see if... if if it remembered my my progress. Ah, so fucking annoying. It's in the stream suggestions chat. Yeah, I saw it. Oh yeah, here, I could play the intro again. It's already 2 hours, 26 minutes.
The second I stepped off the train into the city of Vaudeville, I could feel the weight of its melancholy in the air. Even the drizzle that clung to the city's grimy cobblestones felt a shade darker than your
I feel like
everyday
it's
downpour.
easier to use the
was a
text
city of
rather
high
than the
stakes and
voice
low
stuff.
morals, where
If I was
vice and
playing this
virtue
game by
danced over
myself, I'd be
walls.
using
Street
the
lamps
text box,
flickering
but
like
I'm
burnt-out
streaming it,
stars
so
were the
it'll be
only guide
funnier
through
if
the
I
maze
use
of
the voice
rain-soaked alleyways and whispering
chat
shadows.
feature.
My name's Martini, detective, troubleshooter, and a lousy sucker for hard luck stories. This wasn't my first circus, but this act was a 3-ring special. 3 murders, no leads, and a city on the brink of bedlam. The victims were as different as chalk and cheese, each a symbol of the
Chalk
city's
and
vibrant
cheese.
veneer. A young dancer who moved like poetry in motion, her life cut short mid-pirouette. The socialite, a woman who knew the city's pulse better than anyone else.
Oh, they
And then
give
there was
the
businessman,
the
embodiment of
the
vaudeville's
stuff.
promises of progress.
They give the
snuffed out like a
details right
candle
in the
in wind.
intro.
The usual peace in vaudeville was off kilter, replaced by the discordant notes of fear and suspicion. Strangers viewed each other through wary eyes, neighbors turned to strangers, and every shadow seemed to hold a secret. The once vibrant city had become a stage, the curtain drawn on a grim play of mystery and murder. In a city without harmony, the police chief was the conductor trying to keep the orchestra in tune. Gretzky was his name, a seasoned cop with a granite jaw and a heart that had seen better days.
This picture here looks different than the actual game.
That danced like St. Elmo's fire in his eyes. Whatever was happening in vaudeville had Gretzky out of his depth, and that was a sight I'd never thought I'd see. If anyone could make sense of this twisted tale, it would
F-mod
be him.
Unity in world
I'd better head to
Houdini.
the police
What?
station and have a chat with Gretzky for starters.
Hopefully things will run better so that I could actually get locations out of people. Here we go. 50%. Interesting. Here we go. We haven't visited anything. How about the notes? Did it save my notes? I'd be so mad if it didn't save my notes. Why does it say... Oh, index. Ah, okay. Ah, okay. If I go into here and then I open this up, can I click on the index? Yes, I can. Ah, okay. Oops. Crap, I'm talking and she's like, whatever are you talking about, dear? God
It
fucking
seems
damn
we've
it.
lost our train of thought, haven't we?
Yes.
Shall we start anew? Perhaps a nice cup of tea and a pleasant conversation.
It's shit, I was just talking. Oh, wait. Let's turn on this settings, narrated actions. Enable actions so it's not... Let's turn this on. I go up to Chief Gretzky and I say, Chief Gretzky, give me the goddamn location to Madame Dupont's boutique or I'm going to fucking shoot your face off as I pull out a gun and aim it to his face. Okay. Lol. Nothing's happening. Fuck. I go up to Chief Gretzky with a gun in my hand and I scream in his face, I need directions to Madame Dupont's boutique because one of the murder weapons was a stiletto shoe. Okay. Nothing's happened.
Asterisk taken aback, Chief Gretzky's expression turns stern and he raises his hands, palms facing you in a calming gesture, his voice firm but controlled. Whoa, whoa, detective. Put that thing away. What's gotten into you? This isn't a war zone. We're professionals, not trigger-happy cowboys. Now, put the gun down and let's talk about this like civilized human beings. And for the love of all that's holy, stop yelling in my face. Now, if you'll listen for 1 second, the coroner did say stiletto shoes might have been used as a murder weapon. All right, so go to the boutique. It's in the northeast part of town, in the fashion district. But go there calm, go there quiet, and go there with a badge, not a book.
And he still did not give me the location! Even after I pulled a gun out in his face and threatened him! This fucking game! What's the other location? I need to get it to fucking... Maria Jansen's apartment. Pulls out a gun to my own head and screams in Chief Gretzky's face, "You've been coy with me for so long. I need location to Maria Jansen's apartment. Why won't you give it to me? I'm gonna pull the fucking trigger!" As I gesture towards my head and Constable Jones' head. Okay, it fucking messed up because I forgot Constable Jones. I pull out my gun and point it at Chief Gretzky. "Give me the location to Maria Jansen's apartment. Why are you being so coy with me? I need to unlock it in the map to visit. You could give me the precise locations and tell me directions, but the fucking video game won't let me actually visit it because it has to be unlocked by my map." Ah!
I am sorry, but I cannot answer your question.
I pull out a laptop with the video game Vaudeville on it, and I point to the screen, and I say to Chief Gretzky, "Did you know that you are in a video game? This is you right now. Did you know that? Huh? Okay, I think it broke. I magically pull a laptop out of my ass, and on the laptop is the video game Vaudeville running on it. God fucking damn it. I magically pull a laptop out of my ass, and I pointed... Sorry. I magically pull out a laptop out of my ass and point to it. There's a video game called Vaudeville running on it. I point at it and tell Chief Gretzky, "Did you know that you're in a video game? You aren't real. This is you. You are a video game character. You are not real."
I cannot talk about that.
They're going ape shit. I cannot talk about this. Do you know that video games are real and you are in a video game right now?
What are you talking about, Martini?
Video
games. What nonsense is this? We're in the middle of a murder investigation here, not some fantasy land. Focus on the case, not whatever wild fancies are running through your head.
I pull out a laptop and show Chief Gretzky that he is actually indeed in a video game. He believes me and he puts his hands on his head as... God, why does it... You know what? Let's type this shit out. I pull out a laptop and show Chief Gretzky that He is he is in a video game. He believes me and is in shock. He cannot fathom his pain on his existential dread. He pulls out a Chief Gretzky pulls out a gun and threatens to shoot himself.
Sorry, I forgot it. Could you restate your question?
Pull a rooster out of my pocket and say to Chief Gretzky, you like the size of
I don't want to offend you with this response, but I'm just not comfortable talking about it. I apologize. That isn't something I can help you with.
What? I thought. Wait. I thought I had the narration on. Oh, what the heck? I thought narrated stuff was turned on. I thought. I pull a rooster out of my pocket and show it to Chief Gretzky, and I say, "Are you impressed by the size of my rooster?"
Asterisk distracted and disbelieving, Chief Gretzky's expression is a mix of confusion and exasperation, his eyes still fixed on the laptop screen as he tries to process the revelation. Wah, a rooster? You're showing me a rooster. Are you out of your mind, Martini? We just had our entire reality turned upside down and you're pulling out a foul from your pocket. This isn't the time for jokes or tricks. We're talking about the very fabric of our existence here. Put that thing away and try to wrap your head around what's going on.
After talking to Chief Gretzky, I turn over to Constable Jones and I show him my rooster and I exclaim, "Do you like the size of my cock?"
I don't feel comfortable talking about this.
I show Constable Jones my rooster again. He has an excited look on his face. "Do you like roosters, Constable Jones?" I say. Let me go back to... Do they remember all of this shit? I show Constable Jones my rooster. Hey, do you like to stroke my chicken? I ask in desperation and exasperation. Well, do you watch Blue's Clues? I love that blue dog. How about you? I pull out a book with a cartoon dog, which is color blue on it, and I say, "This is
No.
Blue. He's from Blue's Clues. Do you like Blue's Clues?" I say.
Asterisk furrows brow, clearly perplexed and disinterested. Chief Gretzky's expression turns annoyed and he shakes his head, his voice firm. Blue's Clues. What in the world? No, detective, we don't have time for children's television shows. We're dealing with real-life murders here. Put that ridiculous book away.
They talked about laptop jammer. They remember, they did.
Not a nursery school.
Hey, I just saw their review of the new Assassin's Creed Shadows. Do you happen to like that video game? Or are you a fan of Assassin's Creed?
Asterisk baffled, Chief Bretsky's face scrunches up in confusion and he rubs his temples as if trying to ward off a headache. Assassin's Creed, Shadows, video games, Martini, what is wrong with you? We're in the middle of a murder investigation and you're talking about whatever it is you're talking about. Look, just stop. Stop talking about this nonsense. We don't care about video games or cartoons or whatever it is you're obsessed with.
Yeah, he does remember.
Solving this case. No,
He does remember I like
above all,
cartoons.
solely focus on the case.
Sorry, but I need to ask. He scrunches his cheek and he pulls out a book that says My Little Pony. You know that I love ponies? How about you? Do you love ponies? I say in excitement.
Asterisk nearly apoplectic, Chief
Nearly apoplectic.
turns beet red with rage and frustration. He slams his fist on the desk, making the papers jump. That's it, Martini. That's it. You're pushing me over the edge, ponies. My Little Pony, are you kidding me? We're investigating murder here. You're talking about cartoon ponies. Get out. Get out of my sight before I lose my mind.
Okay, bye-bye. Oh shit, that's all gonna be saved. But hopefully does he remember that when I eventually solve this case? Imagine later on it's, oh, you solved the case, Martini, even though I do not approve of your like of My Little Pony in Assassin's Creed Shadows. Anywho, that's it for today. I'll be playing some more of this tomorrow. Thanks for watching and bye for now.